This conference will now be recorded.
Tags means just some labels. So we can labeling. It's kind of naming. Okay, we can give some name, some label, some tag. We can track it. We can track it. So who are using which group, the owner, the caste, all those things. We can track it. Okay. So again, tags. Okay, you can add users. Just like such as information, the description, job title, all those things. Means we can track it. For tracking purpose and all, so we can use the tags.
Ram, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in company, suppose I have multiple clients. I have 10, 15 clients, different. So each client will have his own AWS account, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if that particular client have multiple products or multiple services, okay, which he is selling to his clients, okay, and
Okay.
we have project with that client that we are managing all those services. So suppose that particular client is having five different projects, and for each project they will have different AWS account, or through one single parent account every project will be managed.
So here you are asking. So that client has like multiple applications, right? Multiple products, multiple applications.
Correct.
So in single account we can manage. Okay, in single account we can manage.
But now the question is, through if we can manage it through single account, but there will be different projects, different teams will be work. How can we segregate cost project wise?
See, to client that is products and something. For us it is applications. As okay, for us it is applications, right? So for example, you can see here. Open any one application. So here you can see for a client those are products, but for us it is applications. You can see here iBreeze, Cockpit, iBreeze, IX, some NFS, ESB, Message Queue, OMS application. These are the applications for us. Just we will mention only applications.
Okay, understood. But now suppose if we want to find out where my actual cost of project is going, see at the end of it bill is going to come in total, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
complete bill is going to come, so that bill will not be getting segregated project wise. Okay, so if suppose that client want to find out which project I am incurring more cost, or which is costliest project, so I
Okay.
mean how we can find out where my cost is actually, which project is eating up my cost.
Uh-huh.
So do we have any I mean I am not able to frame the question actually correctly, but do we have any
Yes.
service which will give
Okay.
me project wise cost dividation?
Project wise cost.
That means suppose A project is there, B project is there, C, D project. There are four projects, A, B, C, D, E. In project
Okay.
A, I am using 10, 15 EC2, 2, 3
Uh-huh.
databases, okay, and
Okay.
other 4, 5 services. In project B,
Uh-huh.
I am using 3, 4 EC2s or 5, 6 databases or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So can I aggregate cost or segregate cost
Okay.
based
Okay.
on the project A? Okay, project
Uh-huh.
A is having this many EC2s, so total cost
Okay.
for project A is this into the billing, and total cost of project B is this in entire bill. So how I can verify that?
So is on that case, right? So instead of using same account, we can go for the multiple accounts. For example, see here, yeah, I got your question. For same client, I have a multiple projects. Take it some Nokia. In Nokia, we have multiple projects. Nokia. In Nokia, there are different projects, right? On that time, right? So we can go for the like different projects. So this is some project here for this like separate account, for this separate account, for this separate account. Still a small project like different applications, then we can maintain a single account. We like use projects, like use applications, and all, then we can go for the multiple accounts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is different. This is different. This is different. Okay. This is different things. And all. These like applications in the multiple applications we can maintain in the same account, but using projects, right? Different projects. Then they will go for the different projects with
Okay.
different.
Because why I am asking is because suppose my company is providing service to another company, okay,
Yes, I got
and
it.
that company is also providing some services to another companies,
Yes,
multiple
yes.
companies. So in that
Same
case,
thing. Yeah,
yes.
in our project Nokia also we have a multiple accounts, multiple projects, multiple accounts.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, right. So any other thing?
One more question, but it is not related to AWS. It is basically related to Linux. So can I ask that question?
Yeah, just ask me. If I know, I tell you. If I don't know, I can't do anything. Okay.
Oh, okay. So yesterday, you told us that CloudTrail will provide us logs of past
Yeah.
whatever time period you want. Correct?
Sorry. Can you
So
repeat once again?
uh, that through CloudTrail
Yeah.
we can find
Oh,
out in a past time which user has done what, or
yes.
access to what
Yes. Yes.
services, done
Yes.
what.
Yeah.
Okay, that we can access through CloudTrail. So
Yes.
like CloudTrail, do we have any application or any service in Linux which will give me, because what happens, every user who hits command, he will have his own history, okay, bash history.
Yes. Yes.
But that everything cannot be logged or doesn't log at central place. Correct? That command.
Uh-huh.
Suppose 15 days back, user Uday is there. He hit which command? I want to find out.
Okay.
So, so do we
Mm-hmm.
have any application in Linux for that?
Linux. Uh,
Because in var messages, it just shows application log. It doesn't show command histories, user-wise
mhm.
command history. So what I'm looking is centralized application which will store all users command histories.
In secure logs, you can see who logged in and when logged in. In
Yes,
secure,
correct. So it
so
will just show me when that user has logged in and when that user is logged out.
yes.
That's
The
it. So
command,
we
if you
are,
want command, right? Then so you could use the last command,
but then
last.
that last command will show when you have logged in and logged out and when you last rebooted.
Yeah. Yes.
That last command will show that.
Yes. That only to show that.
So you
So
understood my question, what I am
yeah,
asking?
I got your question. The
Because I
history,
am,
right? Yeah.
yes,
So
I am not
the
able to
same
find
that
out
history.
solution for
Yes. For that, the badge profile, we have to set up the badge profile for all users. I think so. Yeah, we can find out. Okay. But that we have a badge profile, right? In that badge profile, we have to something. We have to configure. If we configure
that.
that, we can find who filed which command and at what time, all those things. And all.
Yes.
In
What I
this
thought
project,
is like to take up backup of bash history of every user. But then it is getting too much complicated because too many histories are will be saved and it is difficult to, I mean, observe or manage. So just like centralized block server, where in one file you can view many servers logs. Okay. So like that, I need one application which will store bash history of multiple user on server.
okay, so don't know exactly. So we will check if possible.
Okay, okay, okay. Maybe you can, in your company, you can ask some Linux experts will be there.
Okay,
Then.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. So, okay, so yesterday we discussed it, all these things and all, this link, users, all these things and all. Okay, and so for this only we discussed it. Okay. Account setting, the same thing. Account setting is the same thing. The password settings. Credentials report means so you can download that credentials report, the user report, the users information, all those things. And just we can download this. It's not required, David. So roles is important concept. It's a very important concept. The easy also, but it's very important. So a role is something that another entity can assume and in doing so acquires the specific permissions defined by the role. Okay, just the role. Okay, leave it. First, we will discuss what is the role that. Okay, so the use of roles. So finally, I will tell you what is the role. So, if you take in AWS, here we have multiple services. All these things are multiple services. Take it in one. EC2. EC2 means virtual server, virtual machine, virtual server. That's server. So I want to monitor this server, CPU, memory, web server, disk, swap, storage, all those things are part of this server. So using CloudWatch, I can monitor internally. CloudWatch is the one of the monitoring tool, in AWS, internal AWS tool. Okay, using CloudWatch, I can monitor this server, CPU, memory, disk, swap, storage, all those things under. Okay, so here, right, if I want to monitor all this CPU memory with the CloudWatch, okay, my EC2 instance needs to communicate with CloudWatch. Means in AWS, if you want to communicate two services each other, then here we should create one permission. Here, if you want to access my EC2 with CloudWatch internally in AWS, okay, if any one service needs to communicate with the other service, then in between we should create one policy. This thing we will call the role. This thing we will call the role. Role means the trusted relationship between two entities. Trusted relationship between two entities. Here, this is one entity. This is one entity. Means one service, one service. In AWS, if one service needs to communicate with the other service, then here we should create one policy. That thing we will call the role. We should create the one trusted relationship between two entities. Okay, Adi, Uday, any questions here?
Uh, uh, okay. So when single user want to access any service apart from root user, so we need to assign a policy, right?
No, not
And
single user.
when
Wait,
yeah,
Uday. No, no, just leave that user concept. Because that's done yesterday. Just leave it. That users groups and all, just leave it. Here, I'm
okay,
talking about service. If my one service needs to communicate with the other service in AWS, for example, this is my one service, one service. This is one service. Okay, this is CloudWatch. This is virtual machine. So I can monitor this virtual machine, CPU, memory, disk, swap, storage using CloudWatch. So then we can configure all those things. That we'll see later. So if any service, if any one service needs to communicate with the other service by any purpose, then in the two services we should create the one policy called role. A role means trusted relationship between two entities. And
yes,
okay, so one more thing, databases. S3. I want something. I want to store something. So my database into here in S3. S3 is the storage service. For example, S3 is the some storage service. This is a database. I want to store something. The database things in S3. So here my database service going to communicate with S3. So in AWS, if one service needs to communicate with the other service, then we should create the one role, one policy, one permission, one role. Means one trusted relationship between two entities. So same like that. We take anything, okay, anything, any other thing. Take it something, okay, some easy to. This is storage. Okay, in which term is virtual server, high Nitin. Hi Nitin. Nitin,
Hi
are
Ram.
you able to?
Hi Ram.
Nitin, this is second class. So, and I sent two demos to that guys. Just that is recording sessions, two demos. Apart from the
Okay.
demos, second class.
Okay. So this is
Just try
second
to
or
listen.
second?
Sorry.
This is second class?
Yes, second class. Yes.
Okay. Fine, fine. Okay, Ram. Yeah.
Just try to listen. So we'll discuss later. Okay. Easy to means virtual server. S3 is the storage. So we can store something. In EC2, I have some data. In server, in my server, I have some data, some application data, some data XYZ. I can store that data into S3. Here, my EC2 service is going to communicate with the other service. So here, in between, we should create the one role, one permission, means one role. In AWS, any one service, any one service needs to communicate with other service, then we should create the one role between the two services. Okay, Uday?
yes, yes, understood.
Adi? Adi, any questions Adi here?
No, no, no. I don't have.
That I will show you later the practically. Okay, practically I will show you. So we'll each and every time we will get that the scenario. Okay, that is one thing. That is one thing. Second thing is, so I think you know in production, right? We'll have the multiple accounts. One is prod. One is some test. I think you know it. The test environment, production environment. So I have production account, and then something non-production. in same account, same project, I have multiple accounts. One is production, one is non-production, or test, or dev. So here I have one user RAM with some admin access, anyone access with admin access. Okay. Same guy need access for this account also. RAM needs same permissions, same process, and same logins for this account also. So here, instead of creating again IAM user policies, attaching all these things and all. So here, this guy can log in non-production from production. That setup we can do it from production itself. He can log in into, he can switch to non-production without creating use IAM user here. Here we don't want to create any IAM user. Just using this IAM user, using this password, using this policies and all, same password, same username, same permissions, we can log into non-production account from production account. So here we should do some configurations. That role configuration means we can switch role from production to non-production simply in general language cross account logging. I have production account, non-production account. So in production account, I have my username, my policies, my permissions. So same thing here in non-production, we don't want to create again. From production itself, we can log into non-production. Means cross account logging. To configure this thing, here we should create some roles, those stuff and all. That we will discuss. I will show you later. Okay, Uday, Hari?
Yes, yes.
So this is Nitin. Any questions? Are you able to understand how Nitin? So
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I will see. Yeah.
yes. Okay. So, third one. Third one. So Nitin, can you put
Ram,
in
there,
mute?
hello. There is some issue with your
Yes.
voice actually. It is echoing a lot. It is not getting clear actually.
Okay. Okay. Right now, I think it will not come now. Okay. So next one is so I have an account. That AWS account. Okay. So here I have some guy, maybe so my client manager or my manager or any some consultant from other company, other consultant, other organization, I have some consultant or some from other team member who don't have access to this account. Okay, take it. For example, okay. So in my account, okay, I got some issue. In my account, I got some issue. I'm unable to troubleshooting. Okay, so I want help from that is some SME, some architect from other account, other project. Okay, in my project, so we don't have any architect or SME, something. Just assume that. Okay, I need someone help from other account, some guy from outside of my project, outside of company or outside of project, something. Okay, something. Just he need access for only some temporarily for just assume for 1 hour. Okay, for 1 hour to check, to troubleshoot, to audit troubleshooting purpose to check. Okay, so he needs only temporary access for 1 hour and all. For this scenario, for providing temporary access, here we no need to create the IAM user. No need to create the IAM user. This guy having some Gmail ID, or Facebook ID, or Amazon ID, something Amazon ID. Okay, take it Gmail ID. Here we can provide access to his Gmail ID. Using his Gmail ID, he can log into this account for temporary purpose. For example, 1 hour. After 1 hour, automatically, so the access will revoke. Just for temporary purpose, half an hour at 1 hour to audit, to check our environment, to check architecture, to check some troubleshooting issues, all those things and that. So this guy needs temporary access for 1 hour, half an hour, something. On that scenario, here we don't want to create the IAM user, the policy, permissions, all those things under. So this guy has some Gmail or Facebook or Amazon account, right? So using this Gmail or Facebook or Amazon account, so he can log in. We can give the access to his Gmail ID. Here we should create one role. Here also one role. Is that okay? That configuration will say the role. Using that role, he can log in using his Gmail ID to my AWS account for temporary purpose. For example, half an hour. After half an hour, automatically the access will revoke. Just for to provide the temporary access to others, to third party, client or manager or consultant or some guy, okay, to audit purpose, to troubleshooting purpose. Okay, so in this scenario, so we can provide the temporary access. Using the role concept, we can provide the temporary access for his Gmail ID or Facebook ID or Amazon or Flipkart ID, something. Okay, Uday, Hari?
Yes.
Hari, any questions, Hari?
Yeah, I'm like, how do we remove after 10 minutes? Like when we
No
say,
no need to remove. Just we will give some time, half an hour. That's it. Till half an hour, you will access. After half an hour, automatically it will remove.
okay, there will be some check condition, like
Yeah.
what
No
could be the
condition.
time period?
Yeah, there is some not condition. We can give some time. We can set some time, some seconds.
Okay, okay, then fine.
So
While
we can
creating
set
that right.
expiry date.
It's kind of yeah, yes, exactly. It's kind of expected. Yeah, yes. Okay, right. So, Hari, any idea about AD, Active Directory? Just
Yes.
basic idea. AD,
Yes.
Active. Okay. Uday, I think you know right, the AD, LAP in Linux.
Yes, LDAP I know, but not much.
Yeah, not required. Just the use of LAP or AD. That's it.
Yes, for authentication purpose.
Yes, same thing. Here also we can authenticate AD with AWS account. This is my AWS. This is my AD. I can integrate AD with AWS to single sign-on or temporary access. Okay, Hari. Okay.
So
So
question.
yeah,
So every company we need to configure this AD for AWS.
that depends upon client, that your requirement. If you want, you can configure. Otherwise, you can use the IAM users.
Okay, okay.
Just we have one concept. That's it. That we have one concept. That's it. So see, in Linux we have a LDAP concept. In sometimes we will go for LDAP. Otherwise, we'll create the users manually in Linux. We will use same thing here also. If you want, you can go for the AD integration for single sign-on or login or temporary access. Otherwise, you can go for the IAM users. It depends upon your client requirement.
Okay.
If you want more security, more secure accounts and all, then integrate with the AD. Same like Linux only. In Linux, same thing, right? If you want the LLM, Sometimes we will use LDAP, sometimes we will not use LDAP. So here also same thing. Okay, Uday, Hadi, any questions?
No questions.
No question.
IAM is very important roles in interview. 100% must question role concept. Okay, so just try to understand. You see here role. Create role. You can see here multiple tabs. AWS service means the first one. So in internal AWS, if one service needs to communicate with the other service, then we should create the one role using this tab. This tab. You can see here. This is for the cross account access. For example, I have two accounts, production and non-production. From production, using the username, my user ID, my policy, I can log into the non-production using role concept. Web identity, the temporary access. We can provide temporary access to someone using their Gmail or Flipkart, Facebook ID, those things. SAML, data integration. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very important. Okay. So now we will see documentation. Same thing, whatever we discussed, right? Same thing. A role is something that another entity can assume and in doing so acquire the specific functions. In the context of this course, entities that can assume a role include AWS resources such as each instance or non-AWS account holder who may need temporary access to an AWS resource. Roles must be used because process cannot be directly attached to the AWS service. For example, if you are using EC2 instance and it needs to access an S3 bucket, that we discussed, right? Same thing. Okay. Later also you can read this documentation to understand properly. So other uses, so the RAD, you can integrate the RAD. So and create cross account access, all these things. Okay. Don't forget to read this documentation. This documentation mainly designed for AWS Solution Certified AWS Certified Solution Architect Association exam. AWS Certified Solution Architect Association exam. Okay. So if you read this documentation, so 60 to 70%, 60 to 70% questions you can answer in interview, as well as you can attempt the at minimum 50% questions you can attempt in interview in examination, certificate examination, Certified Solution Architect Association exam. Okay. In interview, I am sure on that 60 to 70%, sometimes more than 70% also. You can attempt questions you can answer questions in interview. In examination, minimum 50 to 60% you can attempt. You can get same questions in examination. Interview, I can say more than 70%. So don't forget to read this documentation. And one more thing, FAQs. FAQs. Whatever topics we will discuss in our class. Whatever topics we will discuss in our class. For the topics, don't forget to read FAQs. From FAQs itself, you will get 20 to 30% questions in interview and exam also. I'm sure on that. For example, now we are discussing IAM. IAM. Where's IAM? Management tools. IAM. Content delivery, migration, databases. IAM. Okay, we are discussing IAM, right? So go here, just click, just half an hour. at 20 minutes. Read FAQs. From this FAQs, you will get 20 to 30% exam questions and interview questions also. Just don't forget to save it. Whatever we discussed in our class, save this, but in proper way. In proper way. So just don't forget to read the FAQs in my documentation. If you read these two things, you can clear any type of interview. If you can clear any type of interview, I'm sure on that. So now we'll see. Okay. So you can here you can see the same thing what we discussed. We have one more thing. Yes, STS service. Here, right? Whatever we discussed, right? Just now that cross account access, web identity, SAML. For these things, we will use one policy. That policy called STS. STS policy, Security Token Service, to create that cross account role and that web identity role. To create cross account role, web identity role, and the SAML role, we need one policy, one permission. That permission name is STS, Security Token Service. This policy will use only for to create these three roles. We will use only for these three roles. Except these three, no way we will not use that one. Only to create these three roles: class account, web identity, SAML. To create these three roles, we will use STS service. Only for this thing. Same thing, whatever we discussed, same thing. When to use identity federation, class account access. So later you can read all this documentation. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any questions as of now? Uday, Hari?
No.
No questions.
Hari, any questions, Hari?
No, Ram. No, no.
This thing, so now we can't practice. Why? Because now we don't know what is EC2. Now we don't know what is S3. Now we don't know what is CloudWatch. Whenever we are discussing about EC2, VPC, S3, all these things, we will practice this thing. Okay, this thing now we will see. Okay, now we will create this thing. For this thing, I need two accounts. I have one account. I think can I use your account?
You can use it.
Same, right? Same username, same password, right?
Yes, same. I didn't change anything.
I think my net is slow or something. So, I think entry your email ID. I forgot. I saved somewhere.
KRAN.
Sunuga.
AWS 1.
No, AWS one. This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Same password.
Okay.
Oh.
So now 10:20 time. Okay, we can finish. We can finish. Okay. So now I have two accounts. This is my account. You can see AWS. Just this is my account. This is Hari account. Okay. So okay. Hari account. You can see AWS one. This is just name AWS. This is AWS one. Just assume.
You
So
can see
one
the
is product.
region. Mine will be in Mumbai.
No, the region that different. Okay, I will go to the IAM. Just assume. So one is production, one is non-production. Okay. So you can see now AWS one is AWS. Just assume one is production, one is non-production. Some just for example. Right. So now I will do some steps in my account, in RAM account. Click here, account ID. Here, give your destination account ID. In my case, my destination account ID is Hari account. Here I will give Hari account ID name, account number. Just here, give your destination account ID name. This is the security purpose. The MFA or third party security. If you want, you could enable. So, okay. So in my case, for developer purpose, not required that much security. Permissions. Some permission. Okay. I am giving admin access. I'm giving admin access. Next. Tax. Just name. I'll give some name. Um, some name, just some role name. Some name, your description. So create role. So now what I did, create role with destination account ID. Okay. So here I created my account, that role you can see here. Then go to create one user, create one user, create one user, Hari. So console access, the programmatic we'll discuss later. Password. Already we know all these things are done. Yeah, I don't want to that reset password. Already we know this thing. Permission. If you want, you can give permission, whatever permission you need. Okay. So here you can select that permission, whatever you require. Already we know. Yesterday we discussed. Otherwise, you can ignore it. We will use group later. Review. So create user. Let's see. So done. So create a user. some the required permissions. That is your wish, okay? Then create a group and add your user group if required. If you are using the group concept, then create group all this and group create one group. Create one some group class, some group name. Next, so for my group, create a group provided policies. Yes, your wish, whatever that access you require as per your requirement. Select create group. So, oh yeah, add users, add your user. Hurry, add user. Okay, so done. Done policy. Already I told you for class account access role owner, we should create the one policy. Which policy? STS policy. Create such STS. STS. For the role owner, we should create one policy. That policy name is STS policy. Here, as usual. So whatever you need, you can. Here I'm giving all the resource, the sub review, some cross, some name, some cross policy. Okay. So create. Okay. STS policy. Any questions as of now? Any confusions as of now? Uday, Hari?
No, from my side.
Okay. Hari, any questions, Hari?
No, no.
STS to your role and group or user. Just add that STS policy. Just now we created right that STS policy to your role, which is the role. Now here we have created one role, right? To this role means this policy we have to attach to this role and this user or this group. User role, add STS policy with to your role and group or user. Same in same in my account only. All these things are all my account. You can see product. So role, my role. This is my role. So trusted permission for attach policy. Okay, I have one policy, right? Last policy. This policy. Attach. Same thing. Go your group or user, whatever you want. Windows, what is the user group, all those things under. Cross permissions. attach policy, such, okay, this is class policy, attach. Okay, so done. So these things I did in my account, my production account. Maybe the first time right, you will get some confusion or some something. If you practice 1 or 2 times, it will be easy. In interview, they won't ask steps. Most probably, they won't ask steps. Just they will ask what is class account, the stuff and the theory. That steps they won't ask in interview. But you should know. If they ask something, then you have to answer. In production, so sometimes if you get chance, you have to create these things. Okay, so that's it in production. So that's it. So I created policy, that's everything done. So then give some space here. Go to Harry account. Just assume so non-product. That's it. Here same thing again. We have to create role with this account. Now I'll go to RD account, role, create role, other. Here give my account ID. Give my account ID. So my account ID is, so copy this thing. Just copy my account ID. This is my account ID. Give here. So next permissions. It's also same thing. Whatever permission you required. So select permission. Role, class, role. Some name. Okay. The names are all in production, right? We'll have the naming conversation documentation. I think you knows. So in the production, right, we will follow the naming conversation, some policy, naming policies. Create role. So done. Created. Okay, created. Go to role. So that role, cross role. Here, take this thing. Role here. Role Amazon. Here you can see here. Yarn means Amazon resource name. This is my resource. This is my account. This is my that role, name, my role name means it's called like in Linux, right? We have one concept that absolute path, a fully qualified path. Hadi, Uday, Nitin, I think you know that. In Linux, we have one terminology. Absolute path. Or full path, something, full path, something. Same thing. Here also same thing. That means that full name. My role, full name, fully qualified name is kind of that. Amazon resource name is my resource name. This is AWS, my resource, my account, my role name. Copy this thing in non-production in Hari account. Copy your ARN, role ARN, and go to prod, go to RAM, yeah, prod, go to RAM account, go to RAM account. Okay, just copy your role ARN name and go to RAM account. Here I copied. Now I'm going to RAM account. Here, RAM account. Go group. If you are using group, group, group. This is my group, crowd group. Okay, you can see here inline policy. Inline policy. You can see here, okay, inline policy. Click this thing. Inline policy. Means here I'm giving one trusted relationship between two accounts. Inline policy means the trusted relationship, some trusted policy. I'm giving some trusted relationship between two accounts using inline policy. Click. So policy generator, select, allow, service, STS, service, simple token service. Where it is simple token service, STS. Here I should create the one policy, STS policy. It's kind of trusted relationship between two accounts. Where you are security token service actions. Here you can see some actions. Assume role means that normal kind of things you can use this thing. SAML means if you are using, if you are creating, it's for AD. The AD integration. For AD integration, you can use this thing. This is for the web identity, that temporary access. This thing, okay. If you want, you can do like all that not issue. Yes, paste here. Paste your that URL which you copy. Important policy. So create a with, with non-prod role URL. This name statement. Okay. So next step, this thing, apply policy. That's it. Okay. So any questions here? Uday, Hari, any questions?
No questions.
No question.
So okay, if you want, I will send you the steps through mail. Otherwise, while seeing this video, you can put it pause and you can note it down all steps. That's it. Okay. So now what I will do? I will go to my account. Now I will try to log into Hari account from my account using my username, Hari username. You can see here. Now I am in my account. What dashboard? Take this link. Just browse that link. If you want, you can sign out. Otherwise, just ignore. Just browse that link. Here I'm logging to RAM account, means the fraud account, using Hari credentials, using my that credentials which I created, my username, password. Okay. So here my username is Hari. Password what means I log into so this username to my account. Here I create one username, Hari username. I log into this username with RAM account, Okay, so you can see here, Hari. Okay, so it's my account. Go in here, click here, here. You can see here, switch role. Means I'm switching my role. Malandra, you can see Mumbai, right? Okay, fine, no issues. Just switch role. Click here, account. Here, give your account, that Hari account ID, that account. Okay, this is that account name. Means the destination account to where you want to log in. And in that account, your role name, the role name. I created one role, right? Class underscore role. This name, that role. We are getting one role, right? So I give the role name. That's it, and that my destination account name. The display name automatically it will come here. Switch role. Now you can see here. Now I'm in the Ari account. Now I'm in Ari account. You can see logged in as Hari from this account to this account as a this role. Means I logged in from this account to this account using this username with this role, this permission, this something role. Now I'm in the Hari account. Okay, Uday, Hari.
Yes, yes, under.
If I want here for this role, okay, for this role, I given admin access. Here, if you want, you can create anything in Hari account. Okay, you can create anything, EC2, something. You can test if you want later. Okay, Hari, Uday.
Yes.
Hari, any questions, Hari?
Or maybe I will practice and get back with questions.
Yeah, you got to practice. Okay, yes, I got to practice. Okay. Here I can create anything. Why? Because so for this user and this role, I given admin access, right? So I can create anything. So in okay, you can see here logged in as Hari from this account to this account as a using class role. You can see here back to Hari. My account navigation back to Hari means the Hari username. If you want to go back to the Hari username, the IAM user, you can go. Okay, so this is a class account role. So you open documentation. Go back. You can see here class account access. This is production account. This is development account, like non-production account. Okay, so class account. So allows IAM users in one account to access resources that are in different AWS accounts that you own. Separate production and development accounts as seen in the diagram below. Class account access is handled through the use of IAM roles. Users in one account will assume a role that grants access to the resource in another. Benefits. No need to create individual IAM users in each account. Users don't have to sign out of one account and sign into other in order to access resources that are in different accounts. So this is a cross account access. Right. Any questions here? Hari? Uday?
I have a question that
Yeah.
while creating this account, we specified expiry time of 1 hour. Okay.
Sorry?
While creating this account, there was a field where 1 hour token time limit is specified.
Where? Where?
While creating that STS token, it was there.
STS token.
So this cross account access configuration, what we did, it is valid for specific time, or there is no such expiry time frame to it?
Now, so whatever we created now, this is unlimited. So okay, lifelong you can access.
Okay.
Okay. So you said one time date. Let me check. So I didn't notice that one.
Because I saw there was 1 hour was
Okay.
there, and
Uh-huh.
there was
Yeah.
option,
Yes.
also
Yes.
option was there to edit it.
Yeah, let me check that one. Let me check. Yeah, if you have none, so then you can mention that some time interval. So just I told you right that temporary access. Same that kind of that one. Okay. I didn't observe that one, so let me check.
Yes. So my question was, after 1 hour or after specific time period, what happened? That entire configuration get removed automatically, or it will remain there, but access will be blocked?
Yeah, all the access will be black. So it will not delete anything. It will not delete anything. Your role, your user ID, that do not delete anything. Just the access, it will be inactive. It will become inactive.
Okay.
Are there any questions? Are there any confusions?
No, as of now.
What, getting sleep or what?
No, actually, I was just thinking about the question which Uday has asked.
Yeah, just let me check that again. So
Yeah,
I
because I
observed
haven't
that
noticed
one.
there.
So it is an inland policy or normal policy?
I think
Was
it was in while creating either in STS role or in inline policy. No, not inline policy. It wasn't there in
okay.
inline policy.
So create policy. So yes, yes. Yes, all. That's sub actions. Where? Uday? I didn't
So
see it.
after that, it was there somewhere actually.
Maybe in inland policy.
Maybe actually I did
Group
not recollect that name.
cross Okay, in edit. Okay. Cancel. Okay, anyway, just I'm removing this thing. Okay, again we will create. Okay, already we know this. Just remove
Okay.
it. So inline policy, click, select. So yes, yes, oh, yes, 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 actions. Here nothing's there. So here, just copy something. Copy. Okay. So where was I? I didn't notice it. Okay. Add statement. Where? Nothing is there. Next. Where? Uday?
Maybe
Uh,
let me check the video tomorrow and we will get back.
yes,
Okay.
yes, it
Right.
was there definitely
Okay.
because
Right. You can check.
it
Yeah.
was very important point that you specified that suppose I want to give access to external user for temporary period. That is very important thing actually.
Here,
So
right.
yes,
I
and
think yes.
for
The
that purpose
cross
only
account.
we are configuring this, right?
See that cross account. The cross account rule. I think we don't have that time and travel. In web identity, we have that option here. Role, create role. Here, in web identity, we can mention some timing here. Class account, I don't think that one we have, but you're saying that you saw somewhere, right? Just check in tomorrow also and let me know the option where you find.
Yes, yes, I definitely tell you.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's it. That the class account. So can we continue 10 to 15 minutes or we can see tomorrow? What do you say?
We can continue now,
Hari?
sir, for me.
Hari?
In which
What?
shift you are working? Can I know?
Here that in users, so here, so I forgot to explain this thing, programmatic access. We'll discuss this thing, just 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, carry on, carry on.
It will take 15, more than 15 minutes. We have to
Sure, sure.
download the AWS CLI, we have to install, we have to test.
Then we can continue tomorrow. If it is more than 20 minutes means then we can continue tomorrow.
Okay, then see you tomorrow then. Okay, fine, no issues.
Uh,
Okay, Uday?
Okay, okay.
Uday, sorry to ask. Can I know in which shift you are working, either in morning shift or afternoon shift?
I'm working in general shift.
Oh, general. Okay, okay, okay.
But the problem is what you know that I badly want to move from Linux to cloud, and it was getting delayed for so many lot of time. So I just
Okay.
want to get on with this and quickly finish
Okay.
it. That's the thing.
No problem. We can do it. Okay. Only for
Yes.
today.
No problem. No problem at all. Absolutely fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. From tomorrow we'll continue more time. Okay.
Yes. 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 No problem.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.